Inflation. Well, we went to the dictionary to make this fancy graphic for you. It's the general increase of prices in products and services over time that corresponds with a decrease in the value of money. So you may have noticed you're paying more at the grocery store. In fact, according to the Financial Times, typical breakfast foods have soared to the highest point in a decade. That's right, coffee, milk, sugar, oats, orange juice. They have shot up 63% since last year. Yeah, 63%. Jason Feifer, the editor-in-chief of Entrepreneur Magazine, joins us now to talk about all of this stuff. It is so good to see you and your dewy skin. Clearly, serum has not gone up in price.
No, that's right. Well, look, when it just comes naturally, it is for free.
Okay. We love having you on the show. We're talking about inflation. It's here. So when we see higher prices, it's so irritating, but you say you don't have to take it out on the store owner, because we have been talking about the grocery store is where at least I see it the most. And, you know, I've got to go grocery shopping. So I go to the stores.
Yeah.
Don't yell at the proprietor.
Don't yell at the proprietor. Please don't do that. It is not their fault. They are dealing with it as well, and they're trying to absorb a lot of those costs so that they're not passing it on to you. Thing is, like you said, prices are up everywhere from food to gas. The annual inflation rate in the United States reached a 13-year high in September. What are we looking at? It is a big, complicated problem. This is a global supply chain issue that dates back to the very beginning of the pandemic. Back in the beginning, you'll remember the expectation was the economy was going to collapse, that spending was going to disappear. And as a result, factories and shipping companies drastically reduced their capacity. But then it turns out that rebooting that entire global machine is extremely hard. Yeah. And there are hiccups and delays along the way. And that is what's leading to the prices.
It's really, I mean, you kind of, even if you weren't in the know, you had to believe somewhere in the recesses of your mind that the pandemic was going to affect everything from gas to breakfast items to furniture. I know I waited 7 months for a desk chair. Now I'm waiting 7 months for, bread to make my Thanksgiving dressing, which leads me to the next item, Thanksgiving dinner. Are we going to pay more this year? Because I feel like I already am.
You are going to pay, and not just in the typical payment of emotions that happens when you gather with your family. Everything on your Thanksgiving dinner is going to be more expensive, and that includes the turkey. And just to give you a sense of how complicated this is, here are two of the many reasons why your turkey is going to be more expensive.
This family looks like they get along, by the way.
Well, my family is, oh yes. No, I'm speaking of other people's families. My family Thanksgiving dinner is absolutely perfect, including the turkey, if a family member is making it. Otherwise, it's terrible and dry. And the thing is, so the turkey processors are backed up, and that means, frankly, that the turkeys are just living longer on the farms, which means that they're eating more, which means that they're getting fatter, which means that by the time they actually get to the store shelf, they are going to be bigger and heavier and cost more. But also, commercial turkeys eat corn, and corn prices have doubled, and that's because of all the problems that the corn farmers are facing, and you are going to be paying for that.
So not only will I pay more for my corn on the cob, I'm paying more for my turkey because the turkey has to eat that corn. So any way I slice it, pun totally intended, I am,
a fine pun. Fine pun. Let nobody ever take that away from me. Yes.
I figured you would appreciate it. But Jason, if the prices continue to go up, is there anything we can do to lower our expenses? And don't say use paper plates or something crazy like that.
No, I will never say that. Paper plates.
That's bad for the environment.
Just wash the plate. It's
you.
fine.
Okay.
You don't need to throw it in the garbage so that it sits around for a million years. Just wash the plate. No, there are all sorts of things that you can do, but they're not secret inflation-specific things. What we're talking about is going back to basics and just thinking about your spending. So, for example, buying generic brands instead of name brands, buying in bulk at places like Costco. Negotiate. You will be shocked at how much you can negotiate. Call your cell phone provider right now and just start negotiating. And also go through your credit card statements and look for subscriptions that you don't need or recurring costs that frankly you just forgot about, and get rid of those. You can start saving now.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of that Microsoft account because my kids keep buying video games, and then suddenly I see these, they're on punishment. Speaking of video games and children, holiday shopping, I always say, let me wait, the price will go down. You say what?
Well, I say that is a good idea in any other year, but probably not this year, because the thing is, there are going to be fewer sales, and the ones that we are going to get may have already started because retailers are worried about their own supply issues towards the end of the year. And so they have pushed everything earlier. So you want to start making that list right now if you haven't already. Start shopping right now because it's possible the prices are only going to go up. You're going to miss the sales, and the items that you want may not even be in stock anymore. And by the way, there are also going to be shipping issues this year. So if you really, really want to make sure that you get what you need, get out of the house, go to the store, buy it in person, buy local.
Thank you. At least one glimmer of hope because you
That's
were...
true. We're driving people to the stores. I mean, look, this is the crazy thing. This is supposed to be good news. People are spending, they're out there, they want to buy. But the problem is that we just keep discovering new problems from the pandemic. And one of them is this crazy gum up of the global supply chain system.
You know what's not a problem?
What is that?
You and your messy sofa behind you, because I love you. Jason, always wonderful to have you on the show. Your advice is fantastic. We enjoy having you. Thank you so much.
I love being here. You told me to clean up the sofa right before the camera started rolling, and I appreciate that. This was on the sofa, and I forgot about it. So
I saved you from yourself.
Credit to you.
Thank you so much. If I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving.
And to you. And I hope it's not a too expensive one.
Thank you. Take care.